like a tiger, burning bright in the forest all the night. Like a tiger.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kurtzpel and Chill. The way this series works is we pick a game, we pick a topic, and we just kind of go on a bit of a rant. Today's topic is Fallout 76. We're going to talk about current events, and we're just going to have a bit of a discussion about loot boxes and just in-game content. To start things off, let's talk about Fallout 76. Now, this game, it's honestly a bit lazy. It's riddled with bugs. It has this uninspired tack on battle royale. Like it's so lazy. It's no love was put into it at all whatsoever. There's no real end game at all. The entire game is just this huge grind fest. I remember a situation where I was playing and grinding for a new weapon, and I thought to myself, all right, I'm about to get my new weapon, and then I can use this weapon to go kill more shit, so I can grind to get my armor, so I can kill more shit. And at that point, I realized, what am I doing? Why am I playing this game? They added NPCs, and it did not make it feel like a Fallout game at all. It just feels like this empty, uninspired wasteland with monsters with poor AI just existing. It's just not cool. It's not fun. I tried my hardest to just have fun with this game, but I find myself just deleting it over and over again. We also have Elder Scrolls Blades. This game is just awful. It's poorly optimized. It's an obvious cash grab. It's absolutely shameless. The microtransactions. There were microtransactions in the beta. That is the most shameless practice I have ever seen Bethesda do. Like, is Todd Howard being controlled by dementors in the shadow that only care about money and not their consumers or fans? Because that's honestly what it seems like. Bethesda used to be such a household name, such a beloved company, but now they are literally shooting themselves in both foots. But now they are literally shooting themselves in both feet, and it's honestly tragic. I think probably the worst news of all of this, though, is, I mean, they're allowed to make mistakes. They've been going strong for years. They're allowed to make mistakes. But then we get word that Elder Scrolls 6 and their other new game, Starfield, are both running on the same 15 plus year old engine that Fallout 76 is still running on. And we've all seen that it has its major problems. It is flawed to the core. They need to just scrap the whole thing. But for some reason, they're just very stubborn when it comes to using a new engine. The creation engine just is not it anymore. Move on with the times, please, Bethesda, please. Loot boxes and end-game content. There seems to be a lot of controversy. Maybe not anymore, but there was that point in time where lawsuits were being filed and investigations were beginning about loot boxes and the connection to gambling and EA's scandalous practices. And it kind of disappeared from the main public's eye. But I don't understand what's so hard about it at all. Unless you're just trying to be greedy, it should just be a simple practice. You should only ever have cosmetic items in a loot box. Anything else just makes the game instantly pay to win. And once you have a pay to win game, if I can just spend $5 to be OP, that's not cool. Like, some people want to work at it and feel that accomplishment. And if I'm sitting here joining a game and I'm just getting destroyed by a guy who's richer than me, I probably won't come back to the game too often. Majority of the characters and costumes should be available in game, and they should be unlockable with playtime or by completing requirements. Stages and maps, everyone should have the same stages and maps. Why would you split your community down the middle because, hey, I want to play on map A, but my friend doesn't have map A, so we won't ever get matched up together, or we can't fight on this map. It's so stupid. So stupid. All stages and maps should be available for all players. Period. When it comes to DLC, okay, minor DLC should just be free. Like, maybe costumes, dyes, I don't know. Just the minor things should be absolutely free. It'll show some support to the customers slash fans, and it would just show us that the company is supporting the game. You give us free things, we're more entitled to drop in if we haven't played in a while to see what's going on. Or it'll keep players just playing in general. The longevity of your game will increase. Expansions, character skins, crossovers, all of that stuff, that's the optional content that we should be expected to pay for. Things that took, real time, effort, and money to come together and do for us. No one would mind shipping out an extra $30 for an expansion, but when you're asking us to pay $30 for this expansion, $5 for this map, $3 for these individual weapon skins, like, where's the love? Show us that you actually care about your consumers and your fans. I personally just don't understand who they are hiring in these big AAA companies. It seems like they go out and they find people in suits that understands monetary value but don't have any idea of what the community actually wants. And we see evidence of this time and time again by these games that these companies just keep putting out, like the new Avengers game. That game looks amazing. Yes, visually it looks amazing, but mechanically it looks like a child's Marvel Alliance. I don't understand. These AAA companies are scandalous, and it needs to stop.
Like a burning bright in the forest all the night.